Okay. Okay. Let's do a quick check. Does it move properly? Okay, we should be better now. I did lower the quality for like everything. I changed it to 720p instead. But it's all good though. It's all good. What should we play? I'm still thinking if I should do a TikTok live too, but I can't really show the gameplay on TikTok specifically. Gish. Why did I say that wrong? Gish. I haven't done fish in a while. We might as well try it, right? Ba-bam. There we go. Taking too long. No? Rod you're using has a new skin. Why would I want a skin for a rod though? How much is it? Oh, only 499. Oh, this map is always so dark. Every time I load in here. I like to see my ships, thank you. Oh, is the game audio too low? I'll just max out my audio instead. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, what boat did I even have last time? 85 on this one, 80 on this one. Okay, we'll just use the speedboat then. Also, if you guys want to join in, the lobbies are always open. Feel free to join in. You just need to follow me. If you guys need the link, I'll post the link, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Yeah, but if you guys want to join in, like I said earlier, you can join in by following my account. And then view profile and join. Oh, there's a whirlpool here. There you go. Haven't really played, so kinda rusty. I know there's like a trick for the mini game to make it much easier, but we're not cheaters, so we only play this game legit. I think most of the games we do is legit since we're on console. Or I'm saying I have plans on, like, you know, using exploits even if I have access to it. I do know like people, I mean not really personally, but you know, somewhere on the same people that I hang out with who are just like okay with exploits. Like, in my opinion, I just think that, you know, it's a Roblox game. I think it's like a half-half of people when the topic is about exploits where, you know, there's nothing serious to think about it since, you know, it's Roblox, but there's also like me who are like, since it's just a Roblox game, do you need to use an exploit? No, there isn't really anything to gain aside from flexing something that you didn't really get by your own skill specifically, I would say. But it's more like a decency thing at that point, which can't really expect on a kid's game. But for today we're just gonna take a chill. Probably gonna rotate in multiple games. I do want to try Peta Peta, which is a horror game. But we're just gonna start off with Fish, just to, you know, start the stream in a chill. Start a chill. Yeah, I did start playing Fish with a couple of friends. I mean, technically it was a streamer friend who got invited in playing Fish. I hopped on it as well. At first it was very chill, but you know, didn't really make sense to continue the grind when I kind of noticed people were just casually using exploits or is just so well known at that point that I was just like, ugh, do I even want to continue at that point? So that's pretty much the only reason why. Big Dedevsky. What is that used for? I just got something really useful, I think. I'm not sure though. Maybe someone in chat who is quite well known at Fish knows that. Yeah, I just basically moved to YouTube instead of Twitch now. The YouTube shorts are doing well. So you know what, I might as well like make something off that. Rather than, you know, splitting the live stream thingy to the TikTok and shorts. By doing Twitch, which in my opinion it's kinda hard to grow on Twitch now. You grow numbers, but kind of hard to create a community when everyone's like, oh, you said something, I'ma head out. I would rather stick on YouTube. Met a lot of cool people this past few weeks. Lego pools appears on Grand Reef, capture unique fish. Oh yeah, after this we'll go to Grand Reef if it's available for us. Like I said, I haven't really played Fish in a while, so yeah. don't really know the cool new things that I added. I'm gonna see something. Ah, the clutch mute there. But yeah, haven't really done. Oh dude, I feel like fish would be so annoying to play on controller. Like doing the mini game on a slow thumbstick. Or maybe there's like another exploit to do it faster on controller. I feel like at this point there's pretty much an exploit for everything. But is it only me? Or the game really looks really dark? Which I don't really mind, you know. It's very visually pleasing. There you go. Lego pool. Let's see what we can get though. Who knows if we might be able to create some. We must use huh? Wait, how do I get that? Let's return to raw slate. Return to raw slate. Wait, it's not, huh? I guess it doesn't work. Let's go to the nearest island, maybe like Moosewood, and see if there's like anything that we could. Or we could get like a Lego rod, since apparently that's something that we need. Come here. Let's stop by in here. Also, like, yeah, I actually haven't checked the audio yet. Like, actually, I did change like the USB ports that I'm using, so not sure if there's like any static. I feel like I'm talking more on my throat. I need to talk on my chest more. It's impacting my throat. And limited skins. Who needs that skins anyways? I need rods. Who are you? Name's Alfredic, huh? Alfredicus. Nice to meet you. Okay. Chat, do you guys know where I can get the Lego ones? The Lego rod? Or do we have it already because it's an event thingy? Feel like it's not in here. Yeah, it's not in here, so it's all good. It's all good, chat. I'm tired of these pop-ups, bro. Okay, let's check the map real quick. Moosewood. Let's go to Moosewood. Look at that. The sunrise. Look at that. I think we can get the rod in here. Come here. Come here. Brick 4 Masterson. I'm doing well. In Atlantis. Did they give me the rod now? I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Nice. They said there is a kraken that has spawned on Atlantis, so we'll try to go to Atlantis if If I even know where the area specifically is. Atlantis? I don't think it's available for us. Yeah, maybe Northern Expedition. Technically it's isn't that Atlantis, Chad? I don't know geography, so Orca migration has begun. Huh. I wonder where that is. Would have been nice if I know. Do you think it's this? Can we get inside? Oh, we can. That's dope. Okay. Huh? Exit expedition. Is it RNG where you could find a Kraken or something? I'm not sure. I have zero clue what I'm doing. Traveling merchants arrive on Terrapin Island. There's an island in here. Not really the place we're looking for, so... What is this big key for? Do you guys know? It is exotic, but I feel like it's more like an item. Huh. Still have zero clue what this area is specifically for. Okay. I think we've done more than we wanted. Okay, let's what's something chill? Natural disaster. Maybe we could find any hacker. Also, I'm also doing I want to do a rate your followers outfit video. So if you guys are interested in being on a video, make sure to follow me. So I still haven't picked like a specific day where I would do the rating. Maybe I should do it on live, or maybe I'll just do it offline. But I do plan on doing that. So if you guys want to be in the video, if you guys want to help me in content creation, highly recommend checking that out. I wonder if you could just spectate in here, or there's a specific button that you could click and you're able to spectate people in the... Oh, you could actually fall. I didn't know that. Okay. I don't need my Bluetooth earphones now. I think the audio is usable, if I would say. Hey, hold on. There you go. Look at this cone. Wait, a cone man. What is that? Also, I got this new UGC item on a UGC spinner. Kind of matches the outfit, right? The colors. And also, you know what's cool about this is that it's called science crown of what's the word of it? Also, hello, Angel. No, did I read that correctly? Yeah, I did. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just chilling in Roblox as usual. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. How's your day been? Blizzard. I feel like this should be a safe place, right? We're technically inside. Stay warm. Wait, it's not a warm area? What do you mean? Maybe we should go inside. I am freezing, chat. I am freezing. Right to be in the corner. Okay. This is a safe place. Oh no. This one's cold. Let me on the corner. Save me. But how did you find my stream though, Angel? If you're okay with answering that question. Was it from like the short format contents of the YouTube shorts that I've posted? Or, you know, just random search on YouTube? Kinda interesting how people find the stuff that I do, since, you know, just barely started doing the whole streaming thing. But, you know, just a quick like introduction. My name is Cyan Kyorka. I've been doing a lot of Roblox recently, and the games that I play are like Murder Mystery 2, Rivals, and other classic games such as this one's like Natural Disaster. I do try trends as well, like trending games as well. Like for example, the 100 man versus 1 gorilla. I did try that on the last stream, which actually we had the chance to be one of the gorillas on a single match, and we actually won that match too. So it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. But look at this, the fit. I really like my current outfit, and the fact that we have this head effect. It's actually a head accessory, which was I think like an October item. Like you know those gift card, right? Those gift card items actually give you items, virtual items. So highly recommend if you're you know gonna get Robux and you want like a chance on getting this crazy items that has effects. Highly recommend on oh my god, on doing the gift cards. Highly recommend, because you would get like really cool stuff. I do plan on getting one. I plan on checking one on May if there's like any cool effect in it, but if it doesn't, I might just collect it anyways. Honestly. But I was lucky enough to get this cool head accessory that has this blue effect, flaming effect. Look at that. And it's kind of crazy how hella expensive the other items, like for example, the pixel crown, which has the whole like pixelated effect, right? It costs like 17k Robux. And other items, I think there's one cheap accessory that has an effect, the Curse Flames. The purple Curse Flames, it's only 50 currently. If you like purple, highly recommend like getting that item. But for me, I'm still not sure if I should get it specifically. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad item, but I don't know, like I wish there's a way to like adjust where the flames are, since I'm not really a big fan of like the how those flames are kind of put around the areas. So yeah. Oh, is that Hatsune Miku? You use as a freaking MP3. That's dope. I really love this head accessories. This head accessory was actually from the hunt event. It's one of the first item that you redeem. This one is the black version of it, which you can get if you bought the whole premium set. Pretty nice outfit, pretty nice outfit. And I was able to complete the hunt event too. I was able to get the crown. Did you guys do the whole hunt event? Some of the people I know who plays a lot of Roblox didn't even care about the hunt event, but I did. I think I was able to grind the whole mega tokens by just like 2 days or maybe 3 days worth of grind. And when I say 3 days, I mean like, 1 day, 24 hour, I did spend quite a lot of time unlocking those. Ooh, okay, that was close. But, well, we were able to pull it off. I think that on the other stuff, for example, like the puzzles, I did just, I was like, dude, I want to speedrun the tokens. I just want the drip. So I kept watching like YouTube videos instead of like, trying to figure it out by myself because I don't have the time. I only had like 3 days, maybe like 5 days left before the hunt event to be like, finished. So decided that I'm just gonna watch like YouTube videos related to the hunt, because like there's already like channels. So like legit, I saw like a channel who just started, barely a channel that is just new, and all the stuff that they've only posted was just the hunt stuff. No, I was about to say, aren't we all? Arch Park. How do you pronounce that properly? Arc? I feel like it's Arc. Oh, I got yeeted. I got yeeted by someone. Now we will just have to wait in here. Got yeeted. Na, 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 na. We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait. Wait, what is this? Is this the one of those dolls? Oh my god. looking for. I try to push them. We're able to push it. I just actually fell down too. I just fell down too. Oh, look at this guy. What is that heart effect? Oh, is that from the kiwi? I think it's from the kiwi. Tsunami, bro. Run, chat. Get to the high ground, chat. We're gonna survive this one. I'm going all the way up. Come here. We ain't dying. We're just gonna look. The wave is gonna hit. The waves. Wait. Oh my. No, no, no. Survive, 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 survive. No. The buildings get destroyed. I think I went too high. I think I went too high, chat. What's this doll's names again? Labubu or something? I don't know. I saw them on TikTok. They're kind of hell expensive. Bro is rocking the whole free to play outfit. This bag is free. The headphones are free. Hat is free as well. Oh, we got we got the edgelord. Look at that. The katanas. I think I have a crow fit. Crow accessories. Mine is like way bigger though. From the Halloween event. Like those bad boys like legit cover your character. It's so annoying. But it looks really great though. Why is this one like shining though? I guess, is there like anything I could get? Is it like a snowstorm? I feel like it's gonna be a snow. Yep. Damn. Completely forgot fall damage exists. But I really need a haircut. My hair like mad long. It's so long that my curly hair is like not even showing the curliness. It becomes like slightly straight. I ain't got no Roblox. Relatable. That's relatable. What are these gooner fits, bro? What is this? What is this fits? Shrug. Shrug. We'll just have to shrug it off. Wait, you can actually ride those? I didn't know that. Dust storm? Is there even a safe place in here? It's definitely here. Look how cool this flaming effect. I really dig this look. Ooh, 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 ee, ah, ee, ooh, 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 ee, ah, ee. Hopeless Cubs fan. Am I the only one who's not a big fan of this specific like avatar model? Like how it looks. Kinda like the whole blocky effect better. Look at that. The SpongeBob pants. What is the shirt? A cat's like a rainbow shirt. And what type of hat are these called again? The ones that has like a propeller on top. This one. This fit. Looks like an anime fit or like a game that is like Genshin. Kinda wanna play MM2, but I've been playing that for a while. Ooh, okay, love the fit, the Undertaker fit. Okay, clean, clean. The fact that the chains are actually connected to the coffin to the chest area looks really dope. That's a 10 of a 10 of a 10. That's a 10 10 10. Let's actually start rating people's outfits since we don't really have a topic to talk about. Okay, let's see. What's your name? Um Wait, I can't read your name properly. Binky. Binky has a classic like a default like outfit. Black sleeve with the jean shorts. Pink hair. Is that Is that a default hair? I haven't seen a pink one before. Or maybe I just lost my touch on the whole default accessory. I barely run like a default outfit, so. Nah. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. You gotta trust. Look at that. Who said we're done for? Oh, this guy holding a coffee. I wonder if it's actually worth getting the animation packs on the marketplace. Wasn't, you know. Because some games just completely ignore that. Or are unusable at all. Oh, this guy wants to know. To let everyone know that he's a badass. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And he fell not that badass then. Let's get in. Let's get into the school. Okay, class. A lesson starts. Come here. Everyone. Where's everyone? The ring doesn't dispel you. What's it called? What's the word again? The ring doesn't. There's something you completely forgot a word. Dismiss. Yeah, the ring doesn't dismiss you. Oh shit, we're cook. Chat, we're cook. How do we get it to the top? How? Is this the highest place? If it's not, we're cooked. We're legit cooked. Sacrifice must be needed. Sacrifice must be done. Oh, it's just perfecto. Oh my god, the building just killed us. The building just straight up killed us right there. Need a lift. Only for 80 Robux. A red apple lasts forever. So you're telling me I could heal myself? Sign me the heck up. Top 10 survivalist. Dude, this guy is playing this game. I am Sammy. Almost double the survivals on this person on the second one. Look at that. Okay, a cowboy plushie. Wait, that's just boots. That's just boots. Cat in the boots. I just got flinged. You just got flinged, bro. Safety second. Construction site. What is that head? Wait, what's your name? What is that? It looks like a Twitter head. Come here. Oh, wait, you can control that? Oh, you can sit on that. Oh no. This guy looks like an SCP. If I let go, move. Do your thing. Do your thing. Move it. Oh, that guy just got yeeted. Distance from fire. Ho ho. Ho ho. This thing just bugged. Let me save this truck. It just glitches. Jordans. That's the flea market Jordan. What's up, Pro MM2? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Just casually playing other games. Tap, tap. I really like this outfit. Looks cool. Yeah, as long as you have followed my account, you should be able to join in on the experience that I do, so yeah. I have my joins always turned on anyways. Look at that. Yeah, this guy has a really weird outfit. Look at that. This smile is so crazy. I'm kind of sleepy though. Can you shoot people? You can't? That's lame. Wait. Do I take damage inside the tank? I thought you could run over people. That would be hella funny. Nah, the tank should be solid. The tank should be okay. I expect the tank to be okay. Oh, luckily we got out there. Sup. Kinda windy. You're somewhat in a pickle for real, you are. Ouch. Stuff just got yeeted. I'm surviving this. I'm surviving this. It's only me and cousin. Look at that. Oh, I feel like every time we go into this like prison area, I always get the virus one. Let's see if we'll get another virus. We only have 1 HP though. Like literally 1 HP. Ah, and I didn't know that actually damages you. I just got by a freaking environment, bro. Environmental damage. What is this? An apple a day saves the day. Red apples last forever. Let me check TikTok real quick while we're at it. I kind of wanted to do a live stream in here, but since I can't post or show the game, I'm kind of conflicted on just like maybe do just like a just chatting. Let's see. Pipi pala pala po. Pili pili pa pa pala pala po. If I let you know, dude, the recent video that we posted, a murderer's dream in MM2, and the chill sheriff gameplay is doing really great on YouTube. Like, chill sheriff is currently at 7.3k views with 121 likes. And the Murderer's Dream Shorts is currently at 12k, almost 13k with 284 likes. MM2 is kind of goated. Like I legit woke up today. I posted that like late at night. Like yeah, I posted like late at night. Posted it. I think my YouTube was around like what 280 something, if or maybe at 270-ish, like 270 subscribers, and I woke up with what's the current one? How many subscribers? I woke up with 347, bro. It's such a crazy like increase. Hey, what game is it again? Completely missed it. Play Meatland. Can you explain what type of game is it? Flam. Flemish. Flemish. I think it's Flemish. Haven't really heard of that game. Because most of the time I get like a game suggestion. It's always been the same, like play like MM2, Adopt Me, The Strongest Battleground, you know, the usual games that people play, or some obby game. What, I just got flinged again. So those games that I've been like, you know, told like multiple times already, I kind of got the gist of it. But that is a game I haven't heard of though, so kind of interested. If you could kindly explain what the genre of it is, I could. Or if I'm interested on the genre, since most of the genre, I would do like a quick introduction, right? I should actually do this like multiple times in the stream. So for me, I have a background. I started playing video games around like during pandemic. I got my first console was like that I actually played intentionally was a Nintendo Switch, and there's this game that I played for a while with a friend. basically the name of the game is called Super Animal Royale. Have you guys heard of that game, chat? It's a top-down battle royale game, which is basically about like cute animals doing like a battle royale, guns and stuff. I played that for a while. I tried to be like, something on that community, which we technically was able to pull off. We're able to, I think we're still the current like leaderboard top 2 worldwide on that game, but I quit. I quit on that game, changed to Fortnite, and because some of my school friends were like playing Fortnite at that time. Played a little bit of Fortnite. Didn't really know how to build because it was like chapter 2 season 2. So didn't really stick that long. I played it on and off. There's this other game which is called Brawlhalla. Basically the free version of, what's it called? Free version of, what's the game? Super Smash Bros. Played that for a bit too, like maybe like 2 or 3 seasons on that game. Kinda quit too. Went back to Fortnite, and then I got my PS5 from doing like part-time job. Started playing Apex for a while, and also Fortnite now since I got like a keyboard and mouse. Tried to learn building in there, and after that, I don't know, I got tired of like the whole, being sweaty, trying to play sweaty, trying to, prove that you're good, you know, the whole ego thing. Because I played it for a while and I did like content with it too. Like I posted a lot of shorts, I did those like, oh, trying to learn how to build challenge and stuff. But it didn't really help growing the channel, but it gave me experience, right? Specifically like how content creation works, you know. And then after that, and mostly I stream on Twitch before changing to YouTube. So I decided, like I've been posting a lot of shorts, a variety of games on YouTube, but I don't stream on YouTube. So it felt like I was like missing something. So yeah, I changed to Roblox for a bit since it was working too. I noticed my little brother was like, oh, he's playing a lot of Roblox. He's playing a lot of Roblox. I think a lot of kids also watch his like Roblox too. So I decided, I might as well try do like, play random games, and it was like, oh, this games that I randomly play, and I don't really do like heavy edits too. Like, some cuts here and there, some transitions, and pretty much it's already finished, right? And somehow like those videos that I make are just like doing better, like legit doing better on those games. So I was like, maybe that's the calling. Like the growth is much efficient. I feel, and even for example, I grew with Roblox, and no, I don't really feel like playing Roblox anymore and such. I could, oh my, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I could just try out other games. I could branch off, but for now, like Roblox has been working. There are varieties of games. I don't really need to like keep jumping off here and there just to try out like a specific genre. So, you know, I do enjoy like this way more rather than, I mean, technically Fortnite could do the same because they're like creative lobbies, right? Fortnite could do the same, but I can't really build a character on Fortnite. That's the thing. And I like creating characters where, getting specific accessories, clothing, and Roblox gives you like basically a whole catalog of items to try out, create an outfit. So that's why like I decided, you know what, let's try to figure out things, figure out content creation on Roblox first. Know how the algorithm works, how like what stuff like actually people watches, what stuff like people don't really care about. And it has been like a good like learning experience, like learning stuff on this game. Have I tried Valorant? Are you talking about Valorant? I did on consoles though. I mean, technically on college we had like gaming PCs, so I also played a little bit of Valo in there. So I did play it. It's just not a good experience on controller. I feel like I would enjoy it more if it was keyboard and mouse, but since I'm on a PS5, can't really do that properly. You know, I mean, I played Apex. I have some aim somewhere, but I don't know. I feel like for Valorant, like being accurate, being able to do this clicks rather than doing this whole like on controller like this movement where you're very linear. It's not really like the best experience. I'm not. I mean, to be fair, your opponents are also on controller, but I feel like I would enjoy Valorant more, or I would play Valo more if I could play it on console in keyboard and mouse, but that's not a thing. That's not possible. Plus, you know, it's 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 like basically the opposite of like something that I wanted, which is a casual game. Like I said, I just don't want to sweat that much on a game. I want to enjoy the whole gaming experience rather than, you know, being frustrated like, oh, I'm not winning like that. I want to just like play for the sake of playing. And I feel like that's the reason why like the whole Roblox thing is like working too. Your cook? Why do you have a Japanese test? Wait, you live in Japan? Did you say you were? I thought you were like. Wait, oh, I might have mistook you as someone. Why do you have a Japanese test? Oh my god, my hair just flew off. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really good at Japanese too. I was more of like an athlete when I was a student. Japanese is one of the languages that you can learn on your school. That's dope. What other languages were the options for you then? Was it like what? Spanish, Chinese, French? What other languages that are out there? I think those are the more common. Spanish, French, yeah, kind of figured. What is the reason for the Japanese pick? To be fair, like Japanese is so outdated. I feel like if you just know English, you'll be good. You'll be settled in the future. Or Chinese. I think those are the languages that actually matters. English, Chinese. English is universal and Chinese is basically the supplier on any other universal stuff. So everyone is Chinese and people know a lot of kanji. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, yeah, kanji is basically Chinese characters, so having a little bit background of Chinese, you'll definitely have the a better learning experience on kanji, like actually. I'm not sure if the meanings are still the same, but I feel like they are. But yeah, if you're Chinese, kanji should be, I wouldn't say smooth experience, but it should be doable compared to someone who don't have any, you know, experience on kanji. Hiragana, katakana is very easy though. Like I remember when I was still new to Japan, I was able to learn that like both in like 2 to 3 weeks. Learn how to write it, read it. Not as smoothly though, cause like it was like still like only 2 weeks, but kanji man, even till this day. Like luckily we have like phones and computer. Yeah, I feel the same too, Doodle. It's either like, oh, it's yeah, meaning dog is dog, but then you go to like those very lengthy kanji words. It's like, oh, it's just like a totally different meaning. The one thing cool about kanji though is like how the words kind of represent themselves, the meaning. So, on that part, it makes it much easier, but just the learning curve, man. I mean, if you're working like office, you don't really need to learn kanji anyways. You could just Google translate everything, but if you're more like very traditional paper pen stuff, it's like it becomes harder. But yeah, there's a lot of grammar. I don't know. I don't even know why people made kanji, bro. Like Japan would be way easier if it's only hiragana, katakana, but they decided, you know what? We want our life expectancy to be low. Not because of health issues, but mental ones. So let's make it harder for ourselves. They made kanji. Dumbass. Like, dude, hiragana, katakana alone was like solid. Can't fully communicate to anyone with it, but they decided I'm a be quirky this time. I'm gonna be quirky. Make it a little bit harder. Because the funny thing about kanji is like even Japanese don't even know everything, daily stuff. Maybe more like course specific words, job related words. They would know, but if you ask a Japanese person, oh, are you confident like actually knowing everything? It's like, no, they don't. I mean, most of the stuff when I complain about like kanji being hard, the first person who says something is always the Japanese. Like, yeah, I totally understand. Even Japanese don't know everything. That's already messed up. You live in a country where people barely know their own language, or some majority of people like barely know how their language works. I mean, technically, U.S. is also the same. Kind of funny. English hella easy. Did you know there's a percentage of people who thinks like strawberry milk comes from like pink cows? Oh yeah, basically pink cows. Actual study, bro, in U.S. I was like, oh okay, that's already English. There was also this meme where like someone who lives in U.S. were like getting mad, like, oh look at these immigrants talking on their own language. You live in America, speak in English, and then one immigrant was like, I speak English only because that's the only language you know. The chat of languages. Favorite monster? I like the classic one. I like the original one. I feel like the punch for the flavored ones like are really tame. I like the original Monster, but I don't really drink that much because like that's really bad for your health. It's hella bad for your health. Imagine if push of people move. Deadly virus. Oh no, no. I ain't dying, bro. Get out! Don't get close. 5 meters away. Or I'll put you 6 meters underground. Like, don't mess with me. Favorite food to eat at 7. I don't go to convenience stores much, but honestly, bro, cup ramen, either the seafood one or curry, banger, banger. Or get like the noodle ones, like the noodle packets, because like they're kind of on the same price. I think the packets are way more cheaper and have more stuff in it. But dude, that's a banger. The noodles are banger. Or like for example, like a Family Mart has like Fami Chicken. That's a good one too. Hella expensive though, the spicy ones. What else are in there? Those are the usual like snacks I would grab. Cause like if we're talking about like, Cause if we're talking about like food, convenience store food is hella expensive for the amount that it only has. 7-Eleven Lawson or Famimart? Wasn't like there's a thing where you go to a Family Mart for which was it again? Like you go to a specific convenience store for food, you go to a specific store for snack, and you go to a specific store for daily necessities. I'm pretty sure there was like a thing for that. I completely forgot the arrangement though, but like low-key, I'm not just talking like stuff out of my mouth. Like legit, that's a thing. How did tornado? Okay, where did it spawn? Oh, the main area. Can we be safe in here? Safe in here? Oh, you can't. Guess we'll learn. Guess we'll learn stuff. What? What are they talking on chat, bro? Look at that. Do you ever feel bored playing these games meant for kids? There are times, but I don't know, like usually I kind of have something in my head. I kind of have something in my head when I'm doing games like these. It's like, oh, like I'm kind of thinking of something, or like I'm just like randomly talking. So It's more of like a background thing at this point. You know how those like YouTubers, they would just record games and they would just randomly talk. It's the same vibe. I mean, yes, there are definitely like games where like, for example, like Rivals, where you're more like, into that game, right? Full attention, full focus in there. But I don't know, like for games like if I want to play a game where I could play it for a long time, like for example Beaks, right? Beaks. We were able to play that for like 9+ hours, right? Didn't really have any problem. But do I feel like I could do the same thing on Rivals? Probably not. It's just the same, like the whole effort thingy being put on. This one is just like legit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's just low effort, and it's just chill. I'm not looking for like full like a zoomer moment where like everything moves, fast movements, flashing lights. I just want to chill. I'm at a point where I just want to chill. And Roblox has plenty of chill games. But I do understand like the viewers like, oh, it's boring. I want the sound effects. I want the sound effects. I want the brain rot, random flashing lights. Yes, my brother plays a lot of Roblox. I mean, my technically I knew Roblox because of my little brother. And one of my dad's friends' kids was also or is also playing Roblox. I don't really play with them though. I play with my little bro. Like like recently I showed them like MM2, play MM2 together. They're not really good like that, but it's more of like the whole experience. Like I said, like for me, I think this is something that a lot of people kind of misinterpret, especially like for my when I play like Roblox and stuff. Is that I'm 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 not doing it for the crazy gameplay or such. It's just me chilling and mostly enjoying like the whole experience by spending time in it. But I do understand the whole this generation of like kids who can't really get satisfied on like just one thing happening on the screen, because these kids like grew up with like two screens at a time, watching TV while playing games while listening to music. And for my stream, mostly it's like either me talking and just gameplay, and which for some people like they do like that. I would do like collabs with other people, like on other games. I think most of the collabs that I do, I don't even stream, which is kind of funny. I would play with other people, other content creators. There's this game called The Finals. It's a first-person shooter, like tactical shooter game. I play that with some other content creators, like Filipino content creators. I don't even stream it. You know why? Because I know that it's dead on YouTube. I even talked. I legit like talking to them. Like I do play games. There's a part of me who play games just for the sake of doing content. Like straight up. Every time I turn on the PS5 or every time I play, I have the idea of just this one I'm just gonna do a recording or I'll record some stuff while I'm at it. You know. That's why I wanted to be chill so I could do more recording. But if I'm like going at it, you know, full mind on the gameplay, which don't get me wrong, it's games like Rivals, they're definitely like visually pleasing to watch, especially if you're hitting your shots right. You could definitely make something interesting, but like I said, I'm not that sweaty or I'm kind of tired of sweating just for the sake of like creating content when I could play MM2 and I didn't even do anything crazy, right? And that video is heading to 13K, even more, and it's not even a day that it's been posted, right? Roblox has this effect on like on how they, basically like reach people. So my goal is just to create a brand, play a lot of stuff, record like edit stuff, post stuff, you know, and just slowly work the channel to be able to be monetized, which is gonna be a long time of work. I am enjoying the whole process of like playing games, recording games, to editing the videos and posting it, doing social media stuff. I'm very down to doing that. I don't feel fatigue at all. That's why it works. You know, and I already understand. It's not gonna make money instantly in a couple of years, like multiple, maybe a couple of years, but I'm doing it for the sake of just doing it. If I'm gonna play games, I might as well do it. Yeah. Eh, like let's be real, Doodle. It's always been like that. The whole gaming scene. It's always been, so to act like it's just like it's been like it's a new thing, because it's not. Trends are always like that. The whole brain rot stuff. And the faster you get into those like brain rot trends, do a couple of videos and just get the profit, the better. Like we've seen channels who grew their whole viewer base, grew their numbers on those stuff, and still does well when they convert it to like actual content. But for me, like I enjoy like the whole like seeing the process of like the stuff that I work on and it leading to like a successful like channel, or I see numbers rise up. Like for me, that's enjoying. So it's a matter of like, you know, I feel like it's a matter of perspective on how you do stuff. Because for me, I'm the type of person who enjoys the experience more when it's doing great, but it just keeps me more motivated to do stuff, even if, like you've said, even if it's like brain rotted, like you said. But if it's something that's gonna could lead to more successful stuff, to doing bigger stuff, then like it's not a hard sacrifice. You can't even say it as a sacrifice at that point, because in the end of the day, you're playing a game, you know. Like, let's be real. It's not a hard thing to do. And a recording, you might even only spend like an hour, maybe two, three max to do a recording on a specific brain rotted game, because those games are not built to play for a long time. They are built to be played for a short time, do your content, and they're gone, right? We've seen that. How about like, remember the whole Squid Game thingy, right? Everyone was playing that, but as soon as the movie cooled down, like, well, now do you still see people playing that game? I know there's a still player base who plays the game, but do you see people like, okay, hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna do another Squid Game thingy. Currently, you don't see people doing that. Maybe a couple of recordings here and there, but creating a whole channel, like, you know who are related to that, like it's highly doubtful, you know so for me, like, I don't really mind it. Even me playing MM2 is intentional, and I think that is something, if you have done content creation and you expect the stuff that I've been currently making, it's everything is like intentional. Like the goal is like, oh, the goal is to grow. The goal is to like reach a player base where the content is actually being seen. Because I did Fortnite, I'm not good. I'm not a. I can't build crazy. I don't have crazy aim. Same on Apex. I did Apex stuff. I did stream, right? But yeah, okay, Doodle. I've only said it to one person, which is one of the people that I plan on doing content creation with. You know what's funny? I've streamed, like I said, I've streamed for like maybe 3 years now, right? On that 3 years, I've posted on TikTok and YouTube, right? We're talking about specifically shorts. And the stuff that I've posted are a variety of games from Overwatch to Fortnite to Apex to Marvel Rivals to basically any games that were popping, right? I tried those. You know what's funny? The funny part of me doing all of those variety games in 3 years, I've only probably gotten around 100,000. What? Let's highball it 110,000 views on all platforms that I've posted that, right? And what's funny is this month alone, right? This month alone, a single month, I've garnered. Let's do it live. Let's actually check how much views. Like I said, it was 110 before I did the whole Roblox thingy. 110K views for a small channel. That's not bad. I think most other channels are like what, like 6K, five, like around those areas, right? I'm checking my profile right now. I just checked it. This month alone, on April to like the current day, we have had 80,000 views. 80K. 80K on a single month versus 110,000 on a 3 year variety of games. And I talked to my friend too, like, dude, if our goal is to make to for our stream to be monetized, for our the videos to be monetized, for the stream to provide itself, so we don't really need to put money in it, from our pocket, but streaming money, maybe donations, maybe ads, right? The stuff that we get on streaming could provide for us, why would we make it hard for ourselves on like trying to pop off on these other games when we could just play Roblox, because it works. It's not hard. You've seen these kids who barely know how to edit grow their channels to greater lengths, and they mature and I could do more stuff, and they get better, right? No, and we're both adults. So I talk like, dude, what's your thoughts about it? And for them, it's like, oh, but for them, their part is like, oh, I feel like I'm taking advantage of the whole, the whole viewer base which is much younger. But I'm said like, dude, just treat it like a job, right? Treat it like a job. Treat it like a 9 to 5. Edit, do videos, limit yourself on how available you are, right? Create some sort of brand, because that's for me. That's my goal. That's my goal. Like for stuff to be actually like provide. Because right now most of the funds that are put on this video is from my work, you know. This whole setup was made because of my work, but if I'm able to reach to a point where like everything provides for itself, like I could do giveaways, which is something that I really want to do, to give back a little bit, even if we're talking about like a few, let's say like 1K Robux each week. Now that's not bad, you know. And the more we grow, like the bigger the giveaways does, you know. I mean, for the whole setup, like I said, like this whole lighting, the cameras, the microphone, the keyboard and stuff. Like I didn't ask my parents to buy these, you know, when I was still a student. I worked part-time and I was able to buy these stuff. So I don't really know, but it was a hell of money. But since I'm not doing it on a PC, I was able to save up a bit, like a few thousands of dollars for sure. But if my goal is like, okay, I want the whole overlays, I want higher quality videos, being able to have access on Adobe Premiere, which I know how to use, you know, those would be more funds, and the goal is for the stream to be able to fund those stuff, or maybe slowly work on that, right? But it doesn't make sense for me to pull every resources on this when it's not even providing for me, or there's no return. It doesn't make sense. And I've seen people like that where, oh, I'm gonna start streaming, I'm gonna buy like a 3,000 plus or more PC, buy this bunch of monitors, a cool microphone, you know, they spend a lot just to stream on like two people, one people, right? And all the whole thing they do is just stream and expect like, oh, I'm gonna grow. And they stream crazy too. They stream crazy too. Now, don't get me wrong. They stream for a really long time. But for me, like for example, like the streams where I done like only 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, right? But then I would after the stream, I'm gonna watch the video, the stream. It's called like VOD watching. I do a VOD watch, check everything. Oh, see, oh this part I could record this. I could make this into a TikTok. I could edit this one. Cause like I said, like I'm a one man person. From streaming to recording to editing to posting, I do everything alone. And then the funds too. Like I said, for example, like although not needed, but it's kind of this is something I've noticed, especially for Roblox games, where if you want to have a better experience on a game, like it's almost, for example, a bit. Let's talk about the leveling process on the games, right? The games, for example, like Fish or Beaks, I think those are the games where I've bought like a game pass to double, like for the double XPs. The games like that feel more doable to play or much fun. The grind is much fun if you have a game pass. Don't you agree? Because if you're a content creator, I feel like your goal is to get through the content, right? But if you don't get the game passes, you're spending potential 50 plus hours, even more, even days on a specific area on a game that there are barely any content to record. But if you get a game pass, you'll just push through every content easily. Now you just save your time. Now you have more options of other games to play, you know? And that's why I told my friend like, dude, we can't really we can't really complain on Roblox being a kids game, right? Oh, like, oh, but fan base kids, a lot of problems. Well, but we don't have the luxury for that. You know, because we haven't made it. We can't even say we're on the starting line because we haven't earned anything, right? Like straight up, we can't even say, oh, we're finally on the starting. Like, dude, we're not even the freaking arena, bro. We haven't run yet. We don't have the shoes. We don't have the uniforms. We don't have the freaking food to eat. And like people were saying, oh, we're finally. Oh, I just bought everything. I got a PC. Now finally, I'm on the starting. Like, bro, realistically, you're not even on the starting line. Like straight up. I don't feel like I'm on the starting line. Yes, I'm getting like some decent views, but is it enough? Or is that even the goal? Definitely not. It's something that I know. That's why I don't boast about it, right? It's definitely a progress, 100%. I'm not gonna belittle the stuff that I made, but is that something that is that the goal for me? No, definitely not. Because I feel like, oh, we could definitely do better. We could definitely like push more content. We could definitely like, you know, do more, visually pleasing edits. We could definitely be more active on talking, better gameplay. I understand it, but everything is a work in progress. I'm still learning about like this whole thing too. I'm not as deep as like the whole gaming thing. Like I said, I was an athlete. I only played games because it was pandemic, you know? It was just like a time, just to spend some time. But I was like, okay, you have these people who are earning or who basically can do a living by just playing games. Why don't we give it a try? And that's the part of me. That's a part. I don't think a lot of people would be the same when they're playing games or like, oh, I want to do content as well. I want to make it as a job. Honestly, Doodle, it's a 50-50 for me. Like the whole meeting people thing. Because, especially for streams, it could be like really random. You could meet some people who are chill. You could meet people who are like mad funny to be around with. But there's also like the opposite where like, oh, like them being on stream is straight up like I could get banned type of stuff, right? Or some people just have this bad energy like this, being depressing, and you don't even know if they're being legit with it too. Because I've seen that, especially on Twitch. That's why I quit Twitch. It's just like it's filled with pick me people. I'm sad. You wanna? I'm gonna tell you a story. It was like years ago, right? Me and my friends were playing a game. They also stream, so they invited someone in the chat. Like, hey, we have a spot. They wanna play? They join in. First thing they said, "Oh man, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling depressed." And they talk about this whole therapy thingy. And then I asked like, hey, do you want to talk about it? No, I don't want to talk about it. I said like, okay, then don't talk about where actually it's on a it's on a stream. Everyone's like listening to it. Like, dude, you're just bringing the whole vibe. And then they they go we play a little bit. There was like no BS. Played for a bit. Then they come around again because like apparently like the whole we're not focused to them anymore. Brings it out, does a a dump, and leaves. Now even if they leave, the whole energy of the stream is just, oh shit, what the heck just happened? What was that? But I've just experienced that like multiple times. Ethan is not like that. Ethan isn't a espresso though. I don't think like that Ethan like that part of like when he was like that one stream where he was like tweaking. I don't even know what happened, bro. Like legit, I don't even know who that guy is. Because I talk about it with Abby too. It's like, dude, has Ethan been tweaking on with you too? And they said no, we just played fine. I said and explained it, so then like this happened on the stream. So I thought like, oh shit, I don't even know if Ethan's gonna be back, honestly. Because no one, like legit on that stream, no one was even talking about like, dude, leave. No one was even like that. Even you, Doodle, said like, no, we're just here to play and watch the streamer play. Right? Do you remember that stream? Even like Black Eyes was saying like, dude, we're just here to play. Doodle, you were also there. Like, yeah, we're just here to play. Yeah, Ethan hasn't been on. Yeah, they're a kids, they're a students, so time zones and stuff. They're more active. Like I think now, or maybe like another hour, they'll be able to play, but they have school, so I don't really expect people or even Abby. I think I know Abby's a lot like playing right now, but it's not like they're a part of a stream. He does. I mean, most of the time he catches me playing game when I'm not streaming. For example, yesterday we just talk a little bit, then he does his school thing, you know. And that is something that I don't really expect people to be doing anyways. Like being on the stream 24/7 instantly. There are always gonna be times where everyone's in here. Chat is more lively, which is it's just a nice thing. I do enjoy chatting with people. But that is something that I've kind of already got used to, especially since I've streamed on Twitch, where basically if you start streaming, you're basically streaming for no one for like an hour. So you kind of build this whole like talking to someone in your head, making small topics here and there about the game you're currently playing, and I think that's a skill. Do I think I'm good at it? Definitely not. I'm really bad at like creating like topics and on stuff, but I'm able to do it more on Roblox because, like I said, I'm not really focused on the whole gameplay. It's a very chill gameplay. Like right now, I could just chill a bit, grab a water. Whole gameplay is going on there, right? I can't do that on Apex. I can't do that on Fortnite, right? Or any other sweaty games, but I'm able to do that on Roblox, which is, I think a majority of people there's this weird power balance that I've noticed for a content creator and the viewer, right? It's very heavily sided on the other. It's very one-sided, where the more the streamer talks, it feels like the viewers like uh, something that the streamer says becomes like more of like a fact the more you do it. So yeah, there's definitely like a weird power balance there, and we've seen that being used, the whole dream thingy, right? And there's definitely other stuff out there too, but we're not gonna act that it's new though. It's something that has been happening since like the start of YouTube. But yeah, I don't really expect people to be there. That's why I do shorts. That's why some days where I was I will just record and post because it feels like it's doing something rather than the whole streaming thing, because it's like very RNG if people are gonna be playing or watching, or I'm just gonna be streaming alone, which is also fine since the videos get saved. I could treat it like a YouTube video, keep that energy, do a lot of talking here and there, create a thumbnail later after the stream, and it becomes a video, a long format video. Or I could download the whole video, edit it, you know, make sure that the whole part of the video is just only me talking, so like it's very, very consistent. I could also do that. Is it on demand? I'm not. That is something I haven't tried, but I could do. But that's the part where why I enjoy the content creation. Like I don't really care about the game at all. The reason why I do Roblox is because it works. There's already a player base where they're so used to watching Roblox. Even on like you've said, a boring game like this, for some reason, it's being still played. Some people are still spending game passes on it, on game passes and stuff. You know what's funny about that? Um, the whole MM2. I don't even need clips. I just need to talk. For example, like for example, like the other video that I made before the murderer one, the murderer video, right? It's just me shooting, like literally, first person shooting a murderer. That's it. It's not. Is it a crazy clip? Definitely not. It's definitely not a crazy clip. But you have this community, this specific group of people who are just used to taking any content if it has MM2 on it, right? Like I said before, I posted both of those videos on the same day yesterday, right? Well, one I posted in the afternoon, one is late at night. Before I slept, I was around like 270-ish subscriber. I woke up with 346. Now I have a list. Okay, MM2 works. MM2 works. Boop, right? Because the goal is to. So I think I think most people don't really care about like the YouTube studio thing, and they're just more of like they just take content. They're just a consumer. They don't really know the back end of YouTube. Where okay, how do I get monetized? So a quick, basically to be monetized in YouTube, there's like four ways, or there's four like specific, how to say, qualifications that you need to have. First, the very standard is 500 subscribers. We're really getting close to that. That's almost like guaranteed to happen, right? With the way we're posting and the effort we're put on to the videos, it's highly gonna happen pretty easily. The second qualification is to post 3 videos at least within 90 days. Pretty easy. We just did like three videos or like yesterday. That's doable, but the hard part is the other two. Or technically, you only need to do one. Within 1 year, you need to have 3,000 watch hours. We're currently at 132, right? 132 watch time hours. And the other qualification, the other option, is either get like 3 million views on shorts. We're currently at 34K within 90 days too. So, and if you do the math, like 3 million views, you need like within 90 days, you need each single day you need to create a video that hits like 33K views or more just to get monetized or to be able to get into the program. So like what if we're talking about like getting partnered on YouTube, it's definitely harder, but there are other ways to get revenue when you're doing like Roblox, for example, the whole um experience thingy. People follow you, you create a game, or you can, what's it called, invest in a game. The game pops off, you get percentage of it. Once the percentage hits like a certain threshold, you get money to it. That's another way to get, basically earn something on Roblox. That's a thing. Next are game passes. That's a thing too. The not adopt me, donate me thingy. That's also another um way to earn. Next is streaming or doing multi-stream, doing TikTok, getting donations. I think Twitch has a better culture of that whole subscription thingy. I don't really see much people do that on YouTube unless you're like really big on the platform already, but I don't really see that much action, specifically on the donation thingy on like lower following people like me. But on Twitch, it does happen, you know. People use their Amazon Prime to get a Prime sub or bunch of like bits. Bits are always a thing. TikTok is kind of good too, but I could technically use my phone, stream on the side, and just talk like this, and probably get some following on it. I was already contemplating if I should do it like today, because I already have the face cam on. You know, I was like, maybe I should do the TikTok as well, but I decided not to because I can't really read chat. Or I could technically read chat on the side of like the whole stream, but if it's like for example like really long like sentences like graph, so or someone explaining something related to a game, that is something that I can't really check, and I kind of need to close the stream on TikTok, or I could just use my laptop, or yeah, I have ways, but I'm kind of lazy to do it. Oh, that's the my part as a creator, like the whole back end thingy, which you don't really usually hear content creators like talk about it, but that's the truth. That's the truth. That is truth. It's just me being real on what I think about the content creation thingy, or basically what stuff I'm planning to do. And if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think having a Discord server is a good either, specifically for me. Cause it's more of like a community thing, and not really. I don't really get anything on the Discord. Like, there's no way to like earn something on Discord. In fact, it actually takes more time. I'm not saying it's not enjoyable to spend time with your fans and stuff, but if we're talking about efficiency, at the end of the day, like you don't see Kaisen at hanging on Discord with their fans. You don't see Iron Mouse doing that either. It's always Discord has been always, as a tool for content creation. But you see these small content creators like, oh, we're gonna create a Discord server, and what we'll do is, all the viewers that we have get in here, and then they suddenly notice like, oh, the sudden drop of viewership. It's like, oh, people are not watching anymore because they have access on Discord. They could be part of the stream. They want to be the part of it. They want to talk. So they stop watching. So like I said, that's the reason why. Yes, I have a Discord. You could add me. You can join a Discord server, but you won't really see me hanging in there because like I've been open. Like it doesn't really give me anything. No, no plus at all. It's more of a minus. And especially since it's a social platform too. People could just cut your messages and take it out of context, and you getting in trouble with it. So I'm not taking that risk. That's why I've been saying like, oh, you can add me, but if the topic is something like, oh, I feel like this, or someone is just like baiting an out of context message, I straight up ignore messages. It's like, oh, I'm not taking that risk. So Yeah, that's my side of the Discord. Like I'm good with it or not, or I'm good with Discord not even existing or only exist when I need it as a tool, as a VC tool, but nothing, but it's not something that I'm gonna be keeping in mind that, oh, it's something that I'm gonna use to create a community now. Nope. Because I've been on multiple Discord servers and like, you guys are like a brand risk. Straight up a brand risk. And I'm not taking that risk. Especially with the whole Roblox, you know, being garnered to or catered to younger audience. And that's also like something I cannot talk about is like what's wrong with the UGC catalog, bro? Like why do we have Gooner stuff? Like let's be real, why is Roblox not doing anything with it? And you know what's messed up too? The messed up part is like the ones are using it is like either old people, grown up adults, or straight up kids. And they only use it because like, oh, a lot of people are using it. I think it looks cool. Like, am I the only one who noticed that? The catalog is legit filled with copyrighted stuff, TOS stuff, and somehow it's still available. And people are earning money on doing that too, which is crazy. Sponsoring the people who are like destroying your community is crazy for me. And if you're someone who's like, oh, it's just a representation of female, like, dude, it's a kids game. It's a kids game. You don't need to represent your gender. It's a kids game. Have a long hair. Okay, you're a girl now. Okay. You don't need like a BBL. Oh shit, that guy just fell. You know? But that's just something that I noticed, bro. Like the consistency of that type of like actions. You can. The kids are always gonna be easy to. How to say it? They're kind of easy to be inspired on the stuff they see, you know. And if they're seeing these people, like for example, we've had the tall boy, you know, the current stuff that I'm doing, like this tall. We've had that generation of players. Now we're seeing these players, like for example, like this one, right? We have this generation of players who are like who dresses up like this and think it's. I mean, this one is not. Is probably one of the tamer ones, you know. But do you think it's proper on a kids game, like, you know, thigh high, undergarments, showing skins, and plus the accessory, the chest accessory stuff, That one is like it's just something like it's a kids game though. Like like I said earlier, it's like the people are using that is either like an adult or a kid who thinks that's just the way it is, which is more messed up. Because they're getting influence. Yeah, that's the word I was finding. They're getting influence on like the whole community doing like seeing that consistently in the community. Oh, for example, this one weirdo. Like, look at that. Like, that's legit happening on a kid's game, you know. And I don't know, man. That's the one of the probably one of the bad side. And it's not even like a Roblox thingy. Definitely, Roblox could definitely do that, do something about it. But if the certain people who are participating on it doesn't even want, it's actually one of the reasons too. Like, I don't know, man. It's just the lack of discipline at that point. What's up, Ethan? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about. I was talking about the whole like, dude, where did my drip go? UGC like user generated content being too revealing, too nasty. The Gooners, catalog stuff on how like why is it even available? It's IP banned. That's nice. You don't need more of those people. It is really annoying, bro. Especially in Rivals. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't played Rivals or haven't dedicated a stream just for Rivals. Like it's just annoying. Even on a chill game like Beaks, there's already exploits, fish exploits, people using flying exploits on an obby, you know? So I wish they take like the whole, reports, the stuff that people report actual seriously. Because I don't really, I rarely report, and I'm at this point, the stuff every time they ask for like a description on, okay, why did you report this guy? Okay, cheating is the reason. Can you explain more of it? Nah, bro, just trust the report, bro. Just trust it. Just ban this guy. I know they're just gonna create another account, but now that you're saying that, or if they actually do an IP ban and that hacker is not using any VPN, no, they're cooked. They're definitely cooked for sure. Which is something that I'm hoping for. Because it's just annoying to have those people. It ruins the full gaming experience. You just came back from a camp? Nice. What stuff did you do there? I think I've only done like one camp. It was like a church camp too. And I was like a kiddo. I can't really call it a camp because like we live in a rural place and they held that thing near our house, like legit in front of our house. Like, okay, I still have access in my house. I can't really call it a camp, but for the city people on that church, it's like, oh, a rural place. It was hella fun though. You did kayak, archery, tag, which is basically shooting people with a bow. That's hella fun though. That sounds hella fun. You just no scope someone. The freaking what's that name again? The Hunger Games. You know. Just shoot them. They're getting cooked. I've only tried archery once in school. It's kind of scary. And if you messed up your line, it hits your freaking like your arm, where you hold your bow. I did that once, bro. It felt like a freaking whip. Just hits you. I do think archery is really cool. I really want to try that more. I just got flinged again. To do. I wish I did more like camp stuff though, or like outdoor stuff more. I think the closest thing I did like outside was like can't really remember me doing stuff even when I was a kid outside. Playing tag. Oh, I did. So like I said earlier, I live in a rural place, and there's like a bunch of greenery, like a bunch of trees. And what me and my friends would do is just like, oh, after school we'll meet up and we'll try to make a tent, a small like campsite, using uh, what's it called? Coconut leaves. Using coconut leaves as the tent's like roofing, and just play there. We also bought like slingshots and we'll use it to hunt small birds. I had bad aim though. I don't think I think I've only caught like a few once, but my friends were like crazy with it. They're crazy with the the slingshot. I also remember one summer what we did is like hunt snakes, because we there's this game called Monster Hunters. Like, dude, let's do Monster Hunter IRL in real life. Let's do Monster Hunter, and we hunted snakes. I think we killed one. I don't know if it's a king cobra or a normal cobra. One grass snake, if I remember correctly. But I did that. I did that a lot. T- t- Pretty nice. I really enjoyed it a lot though. Mm-mm-mm. T- 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 mm-mm-mm-mm. What the heck? Wait a second. Where did my Bluetooth earphones go? There you go. Oh, this guy has a body pillow on them. I just noticed. Hey, what type? Wait, what is that body pillow? Come here. Let me check your waifu. What do you have here? Oh, it's one of those. It's Alfonso. Another gooner here. Everyone's getting cooked there. I haven't eaten lunch, so I'll probably eat lunch, end the stream a bit, play more. I kinda want to... Do I even want to, actually? Kinda want to do rivals for a bit. For a short amount of time. I'm not gonna do rank though. I'm gonna do more rank. Oh my god, I got flinged again. I'll play more rivals. The thing about rivals, it's hard to get a clip there, especially if you're not good. Not good at that game. I enjoy it definitely, but not good at it. And every time I play a game, simulator. Yeah, I know. Simulator games, basically Roblox is filled with simulator games. Some are games like Pet Sim, Roll Garden, Bubblegum Simulator, you know. You could technically grow there, but I feel like I have to carry the the content on me being interesting though, which sadly I'm not that interesting. I don't really have that much stories to tell. I'm more of a reactive person, definitely. I'm good at, like, you know, someone talks, me responding. You know, listen and respond is something that I'm kind of god tier at. Low key god tier at it. But me creating like topic, bro, like dude, I'm kind of B tier on that. Still working on that skill, creating topics. But you know, you know, we'll work on it. I got flinged again. I got a cool outer. Thank you, Augusto Casanada. Appreciate it. I put a lot of effort into it. Yeah, I don't like look. I haven't seen people rock this item at all. I feel like it's a rare one. Have you seen someone rocking this like blue skull, like flaming skull? I haven't seen people uh rock this one, or well, basically I've only seen very few, and it's on Pinterest. I don't like Augusto. I don't really add people, but my servers are always open. You can always join in by following my account. My account is Cyan Chorka. It's written in... Where is it written? Where is it? There you go. At Cyan Chorka. You can search it on the search tab. Cyan Chorka. Leave a follow. And view profile. Go back. Leave a follow. Go back. View profile. Then there should be a join button. Or I don't think you need to go back. It really depends. But I don't really add people, cause I don't want to get spammed. My inbox, especially with my inbox. There's an exploit that flings people, like, dude. I think that's the people. I think that's the person. Mm-mm-mm. But like I said, I don't really add. I kind of stop adding people. I think the only time I would add someone is like, oh, I met someone on experience. They're hella funny, but in a few days I usually unfriend them because I don't really play with them. So if you still want to join into the games, I highly recommend just following me because I kind of keep my friends list on a low, like low key low, and I'm trying to grow my following on Roblox. T t t t And also, I'm planning on doing a um. What's it called again? Rating the avatars of my followers. So if you are interested on being on a video, I highly recommend following me. I'm gonna pick a few viewers, followers, and be rating their avatar. So highly recommend on following. And make sure to get your, get your drip up. Get your drip up, boys. Since I'm gonna be rating them. Because I haven't really done anything like, that contains other people on the video. So, I decided, you know what? There's a current trend where YouTubers, content creators are rating their followers' avatars. Like, I kind of want to do that too. I want to see like what the community is able to pull off on their outfit. And I already have an idea on what type of stuff I'm gonna be adding. So if you're interested, I recommend giving a follow. Rate your avatar in the game? Like what avatar are you running currently? Is it one of the Roblox, not Roblox, Coreblox ones? Let's see. Can't really see you in here. Oh, there you go. Oh, you're still using the freaking thick-looking character? The one with no arms? Like a T-Rex? You have arms now? Nah, not the gamer mode on. T-shirt. Crazy. Hello Kitty looking hat. No. No, you're not. Not the gamer mode on. That's a 1 out of 10, and I feel bad for the one. Oh, this guy. Wait, can you burn in here? Question mark. You can't? What? Look at this guy. Look at this. He's holding a compass. Abracadabra, ooh la la, ooh la la. Flashing flood. We need to get higher. 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 You have a headache, so you're damn for ya. Wait, is there another way to get on top though? I wanna get on top. Top. Let's see. I don't have a balloon, bro. Abracadabra. Oh. Oh my. Oh my god. I'm short. Abracadabra. Look at the. Oh, I was about to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Ooh, look at this character. You're eating your what now? You're a user? Look at this. It looks like Internet Explorer. Wait, what is Marcus? What is this? What is Marcus, bro? Bruh. It's called McDonaldo, you're wrong. It's called Mac. McDonaldo. Orange juice, Coca-Cola. Marcus. Noted. I like this skin. I fuck with it. It's so dope. Look at that. Kinda really hungry. I'm not actually. The girls at yours, or they think of you as a oh shit, a threat. A threat to society. They call you a hoe. Abracadabra. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But oh my, I got fling, bro. I got fling. Someone DDoS them. Find their address, their personal info. It's kind of crazy how people would just DDoS someone, call a SWAT team on them. Yeah, at that point, like, dude, you have so much free time. What is this avatar? Abracadabra. Oh la la. Team Cool Kid joined today. Oh no, we have a gooner. Officers, we got him. Gooner on the run. Shoot someone. Hands behind your back. Oh yo, what are these people saying? Yeah, you're gonna try to find games. Gotcha. Abracadabra. Ooh la la. Blizzard. Blizzard. Okay, we're gonna do this round. I'll end a bit, grab foodie. Just kinda hungry. Probably play more later. The that song is legit on my For You page right now. It is a very catchy song. I don't know. Very, very catchy. Dude, that video is popping the heck off. 13k views, 285 likes. This is probably my most popular videos ever. I feel like I need to cut my hair. It's getting longer. It's kind of hard to maintain now. Okay, I think that's it for that. I need to get lunch. It's already 5. Gonna grab lunch real quick. Gonna eat food and probably play some more. So goodbye for a bit.